Hey, y'all. So I'm coming back with another video for my hashtag Modified Monday. Um, as you can see, we've got some knives here. These are modifications by me. And that's what this whole video is going to be about. I'm going to unveil a custom or customized knife that I did for a fellow knife tuber. But just kind of wanted to show off maybe why he asked me to do this. I've been getting into modifying knives here lately, along with my leather work. Some of you may have seen this one. This was an electrician's knife that I did a blade delete. I rejigged the handles, added a lanyard hole, basically just widened the bail hole that was already there, and added a easy open. And this is a Klein Tools, Chicago, USA, electrician's knife. And ever since I did that blade delete, I've carried this thing quite often. It sat in my drawer for quite a while before I did that, and just half stops. It's just a really cool knife, and definitely one that you don't mind taking to work with you and pulling out. If you got stuff on your hands, you're not gonna mess up a nice looking knife. But next one we have is a Bear & Son farmhand, and let's see if we can get a little light on it. This was just originally natural bone. I dyed it, jigged it, toasted it, and these are really good knives too. So basically like a sawed buster with a lock back. They've got two different sizes. Like I said, this is the small, but yeah, I really like how the coloring and all came out on this one. Let's see if we can change our lighting around, get a little, there we go. But yeah, so that was a really fun one. Next up, we've got a Bear & Son 4-inch Barlow with the sheep's foot. Except for this one, I turned into a one-arm razor. Still need to tweak this one a little bit, because when I use the pocket, the point of this point's just a little too long. So I need to kind of trim that back a little bit. I'm afraid you're just going to poke a hole in your jeans or something, whatever you're using to open it. But added a little bit of a belly here to the blade. I just basically, filed this back a little bit and just gave it a little bit of a swoop so it wasn't so straight. Jigged, dyed the jigging, and did a little toasting on this one as well. But yeah, I like how the purples came out on the ends and kind of changes into blues. But yeah, really cool one, I thought. Next, this was a gift from Aaron, Knox, over at 865 Knives. And this was originally just a natural bone Rough Rider muskrat. As we know, he's the founder of the Muskrat Mafia. But he gifted this to me when we met up at Smoky Mountain Knife Works for the Case event. And he said his reasoning was that he knew I'd do something cool with it. So hopefully that's what I did. But that was a really fun one to do too. And I love the muskrat. It's just just cool looking. So we will, let's just keep one open. We'll slide these up a little bit. And this is what made Bryson, well, I gave it away. He said it was okay. Bryson over at Motown, he's the one that has asked me to do this customization. So he saw this knife that I did. This is a Moore Maker. Basically their Mountain Man, you know, lockback single blade trapper design. This was originally natural bone. Most of you have probably seen this, but he said it looked like a bear kind of clawed its way through it. So I like that. And I might start calling this like my bear claw jig. But again, this was natural bone, white natural bone. I dyed it, jigged it, did a little bit of toasting to it. Not much, because I didn't want to lose a lot of this, you know, orange and reds that I had going through it. But he saw that, and he said he wanted one. So he contacted me, asked if I'd be interested in doing a custom, you know, handle job on it, custom jigged. I told him definitely. And I always find it amazing when somebody asks me to do any kind of custom work. I've been doing custom work since, gosh, it's been a long time. And it's been in all many forms. I used to paint and airbrush. So I've painted quite a few helmets and gas tanks and stuff like that, fenders on bikes. I got into pinstriping, so I've done a few pinstripe jobs for people. You know, this was years ago. Come 2008, I got into customizing like superhero statues and action figures. I would resculpt them and repaint them. That got me into doing some work with an actual toy company, NECA, from up in New Jersey, if anybody's heard of them. But now that's kind of just transitioned into knives and leather work. So like I said, I always find it just it amazes me. It just boggles my mind that anybody finds something that I do that interesting to want to you know, get a custom job from me, you know, pay money for something. But anyways, and it's crazy to me. So he contacted me, asked if I would be interested. I told him for sure. I showed him, you know, where to get the best one from. And he wanted this Mountain Man, you know, styled knife, Moore Maker. So I sent him the link, and it was a white natural bone. And this is what we came up with. He just kind of told me he didn't want it dyed a different color. He wanted like a natural fade, I guess, natural bone with a fade, you know, from the jigging. Let me just show you, and everybody can just see it. So this, like I said, was natural, just a natural white bone. He wanted it jigged with the bear claw jigging. A slight dye job that just kind of fades up to the bolster, and just a tad bit of burning. I got some little lint. So I toasted it with the torch a little bit. But I'm real happy with how this one turned out. I hope he is too. I know he's really excited to see it. Or to get it in hand. He's seen pictures, but yeah, I really like how this one came out. And that's another bad thing when it comes to doing custom jobs for anybody. When the job turns out really good and you're real happy with it, you hate getting rid of it sometimes. But I know this one is going to a great guy. Um, and I know he's gonna tote this around. It's not gonna just sit in on a shelf or in a drawer somewhere. I know he'll carry this around, but I think it turned out beautiful. I did take some video of this, but I started running out of footage or storage on my phone. I need to optimize all that, maybe throw a bunch of stuff in the iCloud or whatever, but I've got a little bit of footage, and it's just me jigging. It took me a little over 2 hours just to get the jigging to a point where I was happy with it. And even at that point, I added dye to it and then went back and did some more jigging. So there's a few hours in this wrapped up in just these handles alone. So it's hard to video all that, and then hard to go back and look through all that stuff and figure out what you're going to use when it's just all of it is just so repetitive. So anyways, I hope everybody enjoys this. Bryson, I hope you love it. I can't wait to hear what you think of it when you get it in hand. But I'll wax up the blade, or oil it down just to make sure that it doesn't patina or anything, because I have gotten some in the mail that have gotten little patina spots on them. So yeah, I'll oil it down, wrap her up in wax paper, and get her shipped out to you. I'll get that out tomorrow for you. So when this video comes out, hopefully she'll already be in the mail. But thank you again, brother. I hope you're happy with it, and can't wait to hear what you think. Everybody else that has stuck along or stuck through this video, I thank y'all, all my new subscribers. I wanna just let you know how much I appreciate it. All of my older subscribers, the ones that have been around for a little bit, not like I've been doing this for a long time, but pretty much all of y'all are my new subscribers. But I hope everybody sticks around. Hopefully you see some stuff that you really like. And I'll hopefully continue to put out some good content. I guess that's about it. Thank you all again, and happy Monday, I guess. But y'all have a good one. Make it a good day, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.